You are much more than what you think you are, and you can achieve much more than you are achieving now, says Tiya, the perky parrot, about whom I was reading in this book, Tiya, A Parrot's Journey Home, authored by respected Swami Samarpanananda ji, who is the Acharya and a great teacher of scriptures, modern and ancient, at Arkhamveri, and to whose great talks I listen to as a regular listener on YouTube through his channel Indian Spiritual Heritage. Actually, I had purchased 4 books of his from Amazon, getting inspired to read the same when he mentioned about these books in his talks. The 4 books are The Hindu Way, Tiya, Kratu, and Carving a Sky. I have already posted reviews of Carving a Sky and Kratu, and have also shared an excerpt from the book The Hindu Way on Panch Mahayagya, and you can visit the links of these uploads in my channel Pradipta's Musings. I am Pradipta, and this is my channel Pradipta's Musings, where I communicate with you all through my thoughts and also by sharing different aspects of my life experiences. Now about Tiya. My humble review is of trivial importance when great author like Upamanyu Chatterjee, who is celebrated as an author for his popular book English August, has spoken words of praise which are inscribed on the cover of the book. Fresh, attractive, humorous, and witty, Tiya is easy to read because it wears its learning lightly. So says Upamanyu Chatterjee, who has also written a very beautiful foreword to this book. And very respected former President of India, our Honorable Missile Man, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, has also showered profuse appreciation on this book Tiya after having read it. His words are also inscribed on the cover of the book. He says, "A great book." So, my review of Tiya is of very trivial importance. Everyone should be motivated to read this book after hearing all these words of profuse appreciation by such great figures like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and Upamanyu Chatterjee. But still, I will share my views about reading this book. Tiya is a very enjoyable read, and the truths of Vedanta have been so easily narrated in this book through a simple fable. The various characters of this book are very interesting, amazing, and fantastic because they express the great imaginative capacity of the respected author, which are of so much of relevance in today's times. The weird characters of this book, like Zari, Lozos, Emphe, Lictons, Ambiguous, and revolutionaries, all these characters we do encounter with in our life's journey. And these characters have been portrayed very nicely as parts of life experiences of the green parrot Tiya, the main protagonist of this fable Tiya. Tiya is a simple parrot which is extraordinary in its own way, and it stays in a banyan in a cocoon of its comfort zone. And inspired by his own inner voice, which he initially does not recognize, it's the Hans, which has been mentioned as in the fable Tiya. The bird Tiya embarks upon a journey of life and goes through myriad experiences, exposing him to the bitter facts and reality of life, which in turn gradually teaches the parrot to be in acceptance with itself. And as it traverses the life's journey and goes through these various experiences of life, happy as well as bitter, it never fails to listen to its inner voice, the voice of Hans, and finally emerges winner in the battle of life. Winning the battle of life is not about some extraordinary feat. It's to be unshackled from the bondages created by the happy and bitter experiences of life. To be a mere observer of the experiences of life and not to react is the message conveyed by Tiya at the end of this book. The Vedantic truths have been narrated and expressed so beautifully and so lucidly in this book that everyone can read this book and gain knowledge while enjoying all the chapters of this book. It's not at all hard even for a person who is not aware of Vedantic philosophy. This book, in its prologue, mentions about the Upanishadic tale which has been narrated by Swami Vivekananda in his book Lectures from Colombo to Almora. It is the tale of two birds as mentioned in Upanishads. And these two birds have been portrayed as the humble, perky parrot Tiya and his inner voice, his higher self, the Hans. Tiya is a very wonderful, marvelous read, and it conveys the message that no one is ordinary. Everyone is extraordinary in his or her own way. Only one has to explore this unique extraordinariness through listening to one's own inner voice and not depending on others' opinions and the notions imposed by others on her or him. Life is a marvelous journey, ultimately ending up with getting united with one's higher self. So this is the essence of Tiya. I loved reading it and gathered lots of knowledge from this book. I could identify with all the weird, perky characters which have been portrayed in the book as life experiences of Tiya. And I will request everyone to read this book and enrich your bank of knowledge. My humble respect to Swami Samarpanananda ji, the respected author of this book. And I thank you all for watching this video and listening to me. I hope you will enjoy my further musings also. I'll keep on sharing my life with you. Namaskar. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.